Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, we are back here with the ACL Call of Duty League. I'm Maniac, joined by Vector. It is Series 3 for this wet Sydney Thursday night. We're going to be getting into the action here. We've got the Faction AU up against Uproar.iGnitionZ, two of the big guns of the Australian and New Zealand Call of Duty scene. We're going to be heading straight into our first game, which is going to be Hardpoint on retreat. Vector, let's kick it off with Luca.
Yeah, we've got Luca running through. They're just going to try and get this Hardpoint as quickly as possible. We saw the last game. It went all one-sided on this first Hardpoint. Probably not the case on this one. It's all now a free-for-all to see who can get first dibs on the Hardpoint.
What a great start here for the Faction. Luca able to get on the flank and pick up 2 to start with. Tries to make it 3. He's going to be shut down there. Maka and Zeus both holding down a few points here in this courtyard Hardpoint. Now we're going to be up here with Scrism from Ignition. He's going to get shots out with that AR. Able to pick up 1 kill there. Bakabek and Killer Pie both following it up with a couple of kills of their own. Still about 20 seconds left before we rotate for this statue Hardpoint, which is generally where we see a lot of the teams pick up the majority of their points in the first half of matchups. Now we're going to be seeing who sets up here. You've got 3 blue arrows all set up down the bottom left-hand side of your map. That's down near statue. Zeus is going to be looking towards that right-hand side lane, and in getting the points is going to be Azzy. So 29 to 12, the points are starting to rack up here for the guys of the Faction. Ignition's no doubt are going to be doing their best to answer back, but they're uncontested so far as Zeus is looking straight down that right-hand side street, down that open street right there. Luca picking up 3 kills in a row. Luca, you are nuts. Is he going to go for 4? Gets the whole team. Luca is hungry for it, and a 7-point streak. Why wasn't I watching this kid to start with?
Yeah, he just done a great job. They've finally been taken down, but points have been made for this side, for the Faction, just taking it on. Now on the advantage, I should say. Lost for words, so staggering just there. Now all back to Ignition, 40 points to 39, looking so strong for both sides, so close on both sides here. I can't wait to see how it goes at the end.
Don't worry, I'd be stumbling over my words as well if I was just watching Luca and the way that kid was playing. Scrism's going to be trying to hold down the last couple of points here before we rotate up towards that top lobby Hardpoint, as he's already going to be in a position here to shut down Bakabek and keep climbing the scoreboard for his team. Scrism's going to come back, gets 3 kills in a row. Make that, he got 4 there. It's actually 6 though. I got a couple there off screen. And 10 for 2, 11 for 2. Scrism, calm down, son. 7 kills in a row. He spots his next victim. That's 8. Oh my gosh. What a streak there from Schism. What a way to kick off a Hardpoint. 65 for 45. Bakabek going for another couple of kills right there. These guys are doing nothing but multi-kills here. He's still going huge. Luca, the next one to fall from his list. He's got another one coming in, but shots in the back are going to be shutting him down pretty quickly there. Ignition's doing their best to hold on to the points here in this lobby Hardpoint, but the last few seconds are running out. They're able to make 50 points, but it's Ignition's on 75 and climbing as they're now moving towards this bar Hardpoint.
Yeah, well, with all the kills there, we did see that Luca did get that 7, and then it was just Scrism getting that 8. Pulling out big for both teams. We can see just Ignition set up for this bar Hardpoint. 35 points and counting ahead of the Faction right now. Looking very strong. Then again, we have seen it all change with momentum, however, through these next 2 Hardpoints. This is what the points come in for both teams.
Yeah, 92 for 51 is your scoreboard right now, climbing for the guys of Ignitions, and no doubt with Bakabek going nuts like he is, Luca finally able to shut that one down, and Luca ended up getting a couple of kills there. 15 for 13. Everyone here going really well when it comes to the kills. The only player probably lagging behind is Killer Pie, not to single him out, because no doubt he'll be picking this one up after a bit of a warm-up. Last few seconds of this Cafe Hardpoint as we're going to be moving over to the top hotel. Let's see, have a look and see who's in a position here. You've got Maka here who's going to be looking in towards the bottom, gets shots out top and bottom. Unfortunately, not able to get any kills as Hydra picks up a couple of kills there for Ignitions. You've got Killer Pie now pushing in. Not going to happen though. He's going to get shot in the back. You've got Hydra and Bakabek still up for the Ignition squad, but it's actually going to be the guys from the Faction who's holding this one down and now clawing back their points. 89 and climbing to compared to the 95 of Ignitions. It looks like they're able to not only even things up, but indeed IG take the lead here in this top hotel hardpoint.
Yeah, they just look strong in this one. They set up for it straight away. Faction just coming straight from that cafe hardpoint, pulling off the last few, and then getting straight to this top hardpoint here in the top lobby here. So right now, they are ahead. They need to keep this, and now they're behind. So as I say that, I am wrong with my statements. All so close on both teams here. You can never call who's ahead on what now. So close. I can't wait to see who's going to take this out. So now it goes back to the middle hard point in about 5 seconds, and it's all going to be hotly contested again.
Yeah, and look, for those of you who haven't seen these players much before, I mean, I'd be surprised if you haven't. It's really interesting just to have a look at these lineups. I mean, let's have a look at the faction. You've got Luca, the wunderbar wonder kid. He's too young to participate at ACL lands, but here he is tearing up the ANZ scene as he has been doing for the last year or so, or even a bit longer. Maka retired again, come back again. Who knows what he's up to? He's now playing for the guys over at NB and filling in here for the guys of the faction. Bakabek, I just wanted to point out, got a nice two-piece there. And you've got Azzy here. He's formerly of Trident, who participated at the APAC regional final for the Call of Duty champs a little early, up against the team of Ignitions. I mean, you've got the NZ power unit here of these 4 guys. I mean, they've always been standout players, and you can see here they're putting it to the best that Australia has to offer. Now, they've just evened things up here in this hardpoint, 120 apiece, and it is still climbing, in fact, for Ignitions as they've snatched the lead once again. We're going to be rotating down towards that turtle hardpoint, and you're going to have Azzy in control of that one to start with.
Yeah, well, we can see they've just got control again. Early rotations to this turtle hardpoint means points are going to be coming in very quick to even it back up here, faction. And we can see Zeus just waiting it out, sitting on this hardpoint. They've taken the lead again. We've seen many changes of the lead here so far. So this is still going anyone's game. This turtle hardpoint is key to get a few points, but then again, so is the lobby hardpoint coming up next.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Now, let's just see how they react to that one. It's still about 30 seconds or so away, so Killer Pie and the rest of Ignitions are going to do their best to keep holding down this turtle hardpoint. You can see there's a push there through the bottom of the hotel. Zeus leading the charge here onto Turtle. There's about 15 seconds or so left, and these guys from the faction do not want Ignitions to have even a second of it. However, Ignitions have put up a great fight. Let's check out the rotation towards the north side of the map. You've got 2 players, make that 3 from the faction, who are in a great position to hold this one down. The spawn worked in their favor, spawning right near the courtyard, able to very quickly push in here. But watch out for that very aggressive push up towards the pool side from Ignitions.
Yeah, well, I want to point out right now that 2 players from Ignition, that is Bakabek and Scrism, both have 30 kills already, with still 2.5 minutes left on the clock, looking very strong for their teams. Everybody in 20 kills for the faction squad. So kills are definitely in favor of this Ignition Uproar side, but right now the faction are just playing more of the objective, so it's a battle of kills versus objective to see who can take this one out.
Yeah, that's right here. Just having a look at Hydra. He's still alive here. He's on that 3-kill streak. As I say that, he was going to be shut down by Luca, who came charging in with Fury. And Luca, very unusual for him. He's going into that negative KD, considering how nuts he usually plays. He's going to be trying to get the player who's currently contesting this hardpoint the last few seconds. We're going to be rotating through to the second last hardpoint of this game. It's going to be over at the bar. Scrism is going to be pushing down there. He's got the backup of his teammates with that AR. He's going to be just looking to make sure no one's on the flank here. You've got Bakabek and Hydra both holding down the points here, 172 to 148, climbing for the Ignition squad. Bakabek decides to push out and just take it to Zeus's face. And another player is going to be gifted to him right in front, but not soon enough, as he was going to be shut down before he can pick up that kill. Now the score is going to be rising for the guys of the faction. Maka doing his best to stay alive. Scrism says no. It is back and forth mayhem right now beside both of these squads, as they're both vying for the lead here.
Yeah, well, we can see so close, 12 points in it, with only this hard point, the next one coming up. It's all hands on deck at the bar right now. We can see the feed is lighting up blue. Killer Pie getting a kill to break that. The faction are on this hard point, bringing the lead back. It's only 8 points now, but IG are coming back strong. This is such a close game, going to go right down the last hard point.
Yeah, no doubt it's going to, with only about 15 seconds separating the squad, and even less as the guys from the faction are racking this one up. Zeus was in a position to hold that one down. Let's just have a look and see who's there now. It's going to be the guys from Ignition's. Bakabek holding the back stairs there. He needs to just look forward. His teammates are holding down the bottom of the hotel. This is a great setup. Look at your minimap as you're going to be seeing the guys here from the faction trying to push in. There's a couple who flanked around the back. You're going to have Bakabek all alone. He fights off one, fights off two. Bakabek, one-man army here, but as he peeping in through the window is going to be taking him down. 25 seconds left, which means it is not going to be enough for the guys of the faction to answer back. This is an Ignition's map right here. They took out the first map in this series, so they'll go up 1-0 here in the best of 5.
Yeah, looking very strong. Scrism with 41 kills, Bakabek with 38 right now. So looked very strong all the way through. Kills prevailed in the end, and it looked very strong for IG right there.
Yeah, that was, well, look, it was well played by both teams, but those final couple of rotations from Ignitions were just on point. Played out amazingly well, 176 to 217. So it was about 30 points or so separating these squads at the end, or sorry, 40 points or so. And that was just great work by Ignitions. Scrism particularly was a standout. He hit his 41, 42 for 30. No one really coming too close to him on the opposing side. His teammate Bakabek did though, 38-31, 9 caps to his name as well. Amazing stats across the board for both teams. We're going to be getting set up for our next game. We want to get straight into the action. It's going to be an S&D here in this best of 5 of the Faction AU up against Uproar.iGnitionZ. I'm in Maniac, joined by Vector. Don't you guys go anywhere.